Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Math Moments with Yasmine. I am an educator, a mom of three, and the owner of Excel at Math in Kennesaw, Georgia. In today's episode, we will be talking about homework battles and how to help your child without doing the work for them. I hear the statement made all the time: math looks different now. And they're right, it does. I hear parents saying things like, "This is not how I learned it," or "I can show my way because I don't understand it this way." And here's where it gets tricky. When we feel unsure about the math, it's easy for that frustration to show. And sometimes the stress our child feels isn't coming from the math problem, it's coming from the pressure in the room. So let's talk about why math looks different and how you can help your child with homework without doing it for them. Math instruction today focuses less on speed and memorization and more on understanding. Teachers aren't just trying to help students get the right answer, they're trying to help them understand why the math works. That's what conceptual understanding is the difference between just knowing some formula and knowing what the numbers actually represent. Students are also building mathematical reasoning, which means they can think through a problem instead of copying a pattern. In my day, my teachers thought solving 30 or 40 problems the exact same way was learning. Well, honestly, it was just copying a pattern. Math instruction today focuses heavily on math reasoning and being able to explain your thinking out loud. That's not to make things harder, because demonstrating their thinking out loud actually strengthens their understanding. It forces the brain to organize the idea, and that makes the learning stick. Now, let's talk about what the research says on helping students with homework. A 2024 meta analysis by J. Su and colleagues looked at data from over 378,000 students across multiple countries. And here's what they found. Number one, the quality of parental involvement matters more than the quantity, which means that spending more time helping doesn't automatically improve achievement. It's what you do in the process that matters. Second thing they found is that guided independence leads to higher academic success. So students show gains in achievement when parents ask guiding questions, encourage their effort, and allow them to struggle productively during homework. And the third thing they found is that controlling or intrusive help can lower performance. So that means achievement actually trends downward when a parent takes over a task or provides answers quickly or signal a frustration when their child does not understand. And of course, this point makes a lot of sense. When a parent jumps in and fixes everything, the student gets the answer, right? Or they lose the opportunity to exercise their brain muscles, which basically excuses them from trying. And so, which makes sense that it would lower their performance overall. Cognitive research shows that real learning happens during effort, not just by watching someone else doing something. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, math is not a spectator sport, and it's true. Students have to engage in the productive struggle. That's how the brain builds stronger connections and deeper understanding. So, all the moms and dads out there, fast answers from you do not build that same strength. So, consider when you should step in and when you should also step out. When you are noticing that your child is stuck on the directions that are written on paper, or they've tried a concept multiple times and are still stuck, or you can see them fuming with frustration. Try asking, what makes sense so far? Or what strategy did your teacher show you? Let's take a look at the notes together. These questions keep ownership with your child, and that's the kind of support research says improves achievement. And the times that you should ask yourself to step back, or you should tell yourself to step back, are when you're doing the most of the work. You're doing most of the talking or solving the problem faster than they actually can process it, or you do the, give it to me, and complete it yourself. That's your cue to stop and take a step back. Yes, it is true that math looks different today, but the goal isn't confusion. The goal is deeper understanding and long-term confidence. And your goal as a parent, it is not perfect homework. It's raising a confident, independent thinker. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, I'm here with you, but I wanted you to think it through. Again, say it. I'm here with you, but I want you to think it through. That builds confidence, and confidence changes everything. And remember, homework doesn't have to escalate into a struggle that leaves you finishing the worksheet. Your presence matters more than your answers. Stay calm, stay supported, and let them own the thinking. Thank you for spending these few moments with me on Math Moments with Yasmine. In future episodes, we'll talk about math anxiety and why math meltdowns happen. And if you're located in the Kennesaw area, I would love to connect with you at Excel at Math. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, math isn't scary. It just needs a better introduction. Have a good one.